The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Newsome now on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 20-yard line. Play action. Here's Willis. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Willis now off the play fake. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw, here's Willis. Phillips has it running the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Titans come into this one looking for a 14th win on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Throwing there, but this pass is
Spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Chargers a first down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41 from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Herbert throwing again. He's got Allen. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down, here's Willis. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, it certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Willis now off of play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Malik Willis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
1st and 10, it's Willis. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action, Willis. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis dancing to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Inside handoff, Henry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Bullock's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
This taken in at the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. Up the middle with Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offside, Ethan.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Eckler now between the tackles. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Nashville. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. To the air again, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Henry. And some space here. Touchdown, Titans.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until it popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, we had not discussed it. They did a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 31, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Herbert now. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Herbert.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Out come the Titans now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running from the gun with Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 12. A minute 24 to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Herbert. He's got Eckler.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
That's caught by Palmer.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Herbert to throw. And that's caught by Williams.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory